morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. New case files concerning investigations into the agricultural subsidies scandal are being sent to the Hellenic Parliament today. The material concerns individuals linked to the ruling New Democracy Party and is expected to clarify the extent of political involvement in the case. The file includes references to ministers and deputy ministers, triggering Article 86 of the Greek Constitution on the liability of government officials. Members of Parliament are expected to gain access to the material once it is formally announced. The case file will be reviewed under parliamentary procedures, beginning with the Ethics Committee. Each MP involved will be given access to the sections concerning them, and the committee will assess legal issues, including possible statutes of limitation. The plenary will later decide whether to lift parliamentary immunity through a vote. The development comes as political tensions increase. Opposition parties, including PASOK and Syriza, are intensifying criticism and calling for further action. Government sources say the full extent of the case will become clear after Parliament reviews the material. Authorities are hoping that a new wave of testimonies will shed light on their ongoing investigation into the murder of a 59-year-old woman in Saloniki. The woman was found dead in her apartment on Tuesday. Forensic findings indicate she died from asphyxiation caused by a strap around her neck. Police reported no signs of forced entry. As a result, investigators believe the victim may have opened the door to the attacker or that the person was already inside the apartment. Neighbors said they heard no disturbance at the time of the incident. Authorities are now examining whether the victim knew the individual involved and are reviewing statements from family members and close contacts. Particular attention is on the victim's brother, who is believed to be in Germany. Investigators are working to establish his movements and timeline. The brother had contacted a neighbor to check on the woman after he was unable to reach her. The neighbor then alerted police, who discovered the body. Police say there are indications items may have been taken by force, supporting the theory of a violent crime. A woman sustained a severe head injury in a workplace accident in Kiato in the Peloponnese. Authorities say her hair became entangled in factory machinery, resulting in the partial removal of skin from her scalp, extending from the forehead to the back of her head. She was initially taken to a local health center, then transferred to a hospital in Corinth, and later to Yermetas General Hospital for specialized treatment. Plastic surgeons performed emergency surgery. The woman is now in stable condition and out of immediate danger, but her injuries remain serious and recovery is expected to be difficult. Police have launched an investigation into the circumstances of the accident. The factory owner was arrested and later released on a prosecutor's order. A case file has been opened and authorities are taking statements from employees. Police say the victim is a foreign national who was living in Greece without legal status and was reportedly working without authorization. Authorities are continuing to search for the owner of an illegal rooftop farm in central Athens. The suspect, a 50-year-old architect, remains missing despite an ongoing investigation and legal proceedings for violations of animal welfare laws. The case emerged after a complaint led police to inspect a residential building where they found a makeshift enclosure on the 16th floor. Authorities discovered goats, chickens, ducks, and other animals on the rooftop. Residents said they were unaware of the operation. Through a statement issued by a representative, the owner said the animals were kept for private use and maintained under proper hygiene and safety conditions. Investigators are examining information suggesting that a small-scale dairy operation may have also been in place. Authorities are also reviewing claims that the setup was part of a broader urban agriculture initiative. A case file has been opened, but the suspect has not appeared before authorities. The case has drawn attention due to the central location of the building, which also houses offices of the Hellenic Food Authority. Greek authorities are implementing nationwide traffic measures ahead of the Easter travel period. Traffic police will activate the plan today through Sunday, April 19th, as travel increases ahead of Orthodox Easter on April 12th. The measures include increased patrols across the national road network, focusing on major highways, entrances and exits of cities, and transport hubs such as airports, ports, train stations, and bus terminals. Police presence will also be reinforced at high-risk sections of the road network. Authorities say they will coordinate with other services to provide updates and manage traffic disruptions. As part of the operation, police will intensify checks for violations, including driving under the influence, speeding, mobile phone use, and failure to use seatbelts or helmets. Truck restrictions will also be in place to reduce congestion. Vehicles over 3.5 tons will face temporary bans on major highways during peak travel periods. These were the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. Thank you for watching.